Hello, I'm KC, the 4 billionth Beatle. We just passed McDonald's, you know. I'm with the Morristown Uke Jam, or as George says, Uke Jam. I think you spell it on scones, or maybe the Stones. Anyway, you can find the Morristown Uke Jam on this thingy, the web. So it was 50 years ago today, Dr. Pepper taught the band to play. 50 years in this bloody loungewear. Thank you, Paul. Afterwards, there's a tutorial. Tutorial, no less. I think I'm going to watch the tutorial myself. Maybe I'll teach myself to play this song. That would be a first, wouldn't it? I read the news today, oh boy, about a lucky man who made the grade. And though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh. I saw the photograph. He blew his mind out in a car. He didn't notice that the lights had changed. A crowd of people stood and stared. They'd seen his face before. Nobody was really sure if he was from the house at all. I saw a film today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. A crowd of people turned away, but I just had to look, having read the book. I'd love to turn you on. Woke up, got out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. On my way upstairs and drank a cup. And looking up, I noticed I was late. Found my coat and grabbed my hat. Made the bus in seconds flat. On my way upstairs and I had a smoke. Somebody spoke and I went into a dream. I read the news today, oh boy. 4,000 holes in Blackburn, Lancashire. And though the holes were rather small, they had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. I'd love to turn you on.
Okay, so we're going to take a look at a day in the life. So it's a pretty basic strum. threw in that D there because I thought it sounded good. Whatever. So let's look at the chords that might give you a little bit of a scare. So C major 7th is really easy. That's you're stepping down one fret from a C. C major 7th, so C, C major 7th. That's all that is. Now that A sus2 is really also quite simple. Finger that C major 7th on the 2nd fret there, down on your A string, and then you put your middle finger on the 2nd fret up on the G string. That's your A sus2. Very easy to do, just 2 fingers. And let's see. So then in the middle bit, I'd love to turn you on. So all that is a C major 7th, so it's I'd love to E major 7th, E minor 7th rather. E minor 7th is just your, again, it's like a C major 7th. All you do is put your middle finger down on the 2nd fret of your, what's that string called? The C string. That's an E minor 7. So you're just toggling back and forth from on the C major 7th. I'd love to turn you on. So the other tricky parts of this song, and this is where you might want to bring out your kazoo, but there's that interlude that comes up twice in this song where the orchestra goes crazy. And George Martin had an orchestra there and he told them all to play whatever they wanted, but as long as they landed at the same place. So that goes on for about twice as long on the record as I'm doing it. So what I'm doing the first time around is I'm going from fret number 3 to fret number 13, one measure at a time, and I'm fingering like an E minor 7th chord, starting at the 3rd fret, right? So just slide up your E minor 7th up to the 3rd fret, and just keep sliding, one measure apiece. All the way up. Get your thumb out of the way. 13 is past the double dots. And then we're coming to an E. The easiest way to get to an E from down there is on your 7th fret. It's like a C shape. Woke up, got out of bed. Then that D sus2, that's a beautiful chord. That's just like a D chord minus the lowest string on the D chord. Now for the woke up, fell out of bed part, after you do this and you go down to the D, the rest of it is much easier if you do a bar at the 2nd fret for your E chord and your 3 fingers come down on the 4th fret. That's your E chord, right? And when you're toggling to your B7 sus, you just leave your ring finger down and lift up these other 2 fingers. That's your B7 sus. Then you put it back down for the E, so. At one point it adds a B7th, and all you do is you go down one step with your middle finger. So B7 sus, B7, B7 sus, B7. That's all that is. Now that's that part. And so when the orchestra part comes up, it comes up twice, the beginning and the end. Let's see, actually I think the first time I do it slightly differently. So the one time it's the E minor 7th shape that goes all the way up to 13, and the other time it's a partial E minor shape. Just for variation, you could do it either way, it'll be just fine. But on that one, it's from the 3rd fret up to the 13th fret, and it's like an E minor fingering without your middle finger. So if you know what an E minor shape looks like, right? So slide that up one fret and take up your middle finger. All this business sounds a little better on a high G uke. Gives you a little bit more of a drone sound. And you just go up to 13, one measure at a time. So, get your thumb out of the way. And the last time, you get to 13, you pause for an instant, and then one E, then pause again, and then another E. And try to let it ring if you can. You can play the E wherever you want. You can play the E at the 4th fret with your pinky down on the 7th fret. Or you can play it up here on the traditional fingering. Or even this really fancy one, which is very hard, which rings out a little more. Whatever E works for you. So that's basically it. A day in the life. And let's have some fun with it. So thanks for watching. See you at the Morristown Uke Jam.
On behalf of myself and the group, I hope you pass your audition.